I've been helping Canadians find the perfect credit card for more than 10 years, but there's never been as many options as there are today, which makes this decision harder than ever. So in this video, I'll walk you through the best of the best cards in Canada, share an exact framework that will make your choice crystal clear, and give you specific recommendations based on your preferences so you know exactly which cards will save you the most money while maximizing your short-term and long-term rewards. So whether you're a student or a senior, a professional or a digital nomad, this video will show you which credit card is perfect for you. Let's get started. So the first credit card in any Canadian's dream setup, and one that I've had for a while now, is the American Express Cobalt Card. The Cobalt Card is a longtime favorite because of the outstanding value it brings at an annual cost of $156 or $13 a month. With the Cobalt Card, you earn up to 15,000 membership rewards points in the first year by earning 1,250 points for each month that you spend $750. But that's only the beginning, because one of the most appealing aspects of the Cobalt Card is its incredibly high earn rates in popular spending categories. You get 5 points per dollar on food and drink purchases, which includes grocery stores, restaurants, bars, cafes, food delivery, and more. This makes the Cobalt Card an excellent choice for foodies and anyone who frequently dines out or uses food delivery services. I already mentioned that in order to maximize your welcome bonus, you need to spend $750 a month on the card. So if you were to spend that entire $750 on food and drink purchases, which is less than $200 a week, you'd get 5 times the points on that for a total of 3,750 points, plus the welcome bonus, 1,250 points for a total of 5,000 points. These points are worth 2 to 3 cents a piece, which means you're earning $100 to $150 in rewards on your normal food purchases every month. That's what the Cobalt Card can do for you. In addition to food-related purchases, the Cobalt Card offers 3 points per dollar on eligible streaming subscriptions, which means you can earn extra rewards on your favorite streaming services like Netflix, Spotify, and more. So for anyone who relies heavily on digital entertainment, this feature is especially beneficial, allowing you to rack up points simply by binge watching your favorite shows or listening to music. On top of that, the Cobalt Card offers 2 points per dollar on eligible transit, gas, and other travel purchases. This includes public transit, taxis, ride shares like Uber, and even parking fees. So it's perfect for city dwellers or anyone with a regular commute who finds transport as one of their highest expense categories. And if you love to travel, you'll rack up points quickly on flights, hotels, and car rentals, which will make your next trip that much cheaper. And for all other purchases, you earn 1 point per dollar spent, which ensures that no matter where you shop, you're always earning rewards. The versatility of the Cobalt Card's earn rates across all these categories make it an all-rounder in your wallet, ensuring that every dollar spent is a dollar that works for you. Now I want to walk you through 5 Amex specific benefits that you get both with the Cobalt Card and a few other Amex credit cards that I'm going to talk about in a minute. The first is the suite of insurance policies that come with American Express cards. These include out-of-province or out-of-country emergency medical insurance, flight delay insurance, baggage delay insurance, hotel burglary insurance, lost or stolen baggage insurance, accident insurance, and car rental theft and damage insurance. I'm not going to go into all the details on all of these individual policies because we could be here for hours, but I can say that one of the things that truly make American Express cards stand out from every other credit card in Canada is how committed Amex is to its cardholders. There's a reason that people stick with American Express for decades, and that's because they know that when things go wrong, Amex always has their back. And speaking of that, the second Amex benefit I want to talk about is purchase protection and extended warranty. Purchase protection ensures the items you buy on your Amex card against accidental damage and theft for up to $1,000. And extended warranty doubles the manufacturer's warranty for up to an extra year on items you probably already buy. This kind of coverage can be incredibly valuable for expensive purchases like phones and laptops, since these are targets for theft both within and outside of Canada. The third Amex specific benefit is the front of the line pre-sale and reserved tickets for concerts, theater, and special events. This allows Amex cardholders to access tickets to some of the most popular events before they go on sale to the general public, which gives you a better chance to snag great seats to your favorite shows and events. Number 4 is access to the hotel collection, where you can get special benefits at participating properties when you book your hotel through the American Express travel portal. These benefits include a $100 hotel credit that can be used for dining, spa services, and other hotel amenities, plus room upgrades when they're available. It's a great way to take your travel up a notch, adding a touch of luxury without the extra cost. And the fifth benefit here is actually 2 benefits rolled into one: Amex Offers and Amex Experiences. Amex Offers gives you tailored discounts and promotions at a variety of retailers, which can easily add up to $500 $500 a year or more. For example, you might get a discount at your favorite restaurant or a significant cashback offer on online purchases. These offers are personalized based on your spending habits, which makes it easier for you to save money on the things you already buy. And Amex Experiences gives you exclusive access to events and activities that you simply can't get with non-Amex credit cards. This includes pre-sale tickets and reserved seating for concerts, theater productions, and sporting events. So whether you're looking to attend that sold-out concert, enjoy a unique dining experience, or get VIP access to a special event, Amex Experiences is the way to do it. So those are the 5 Amex-specific benefits I wanted to outline because I'm going to reference them a few times later in the video. But when it comes to the Cobalt Card, we're still not done because one benefit the Cobalt Card has that other Amex cards don't is mobile device insurance. This means that if your phone is lost, stolen, or damaged, you're covered for up to $1,000 for 2 years after you buy it. This is a pretty impressive perk, especially for a card that only costs $156 a year. And the Cobalt Card offers tons of flexibility when it comes to redeeming your points. You can use membership rewards points for travel, including flights, hotels, and car rentals, or redeem them for statement credits, merchandise, gift cards, and more. The Cobalt Card also integrates seamlessly with digital wallets, including Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay, which makes it easy to use for contactless payments. This means that you can leave your physical card at home and still enjoy all the benefits and earn rates while you're on the go. The last thing I'll say about the Cobalt Card here is that it's extremely accessible, which makes it the perfect entry into the American Express ecosystem or as your first ever credit card. Getting accepted by higher tier cards when you don't have much credit built up can be really challenging. So if you have your sights set on a more premium card, getting the Cobalt Card first is both a great way to build up your credit score and earn a ton of points along the way. This isn't an exact science, but even if you have a credit score of fair, which is significantly below good, great, and excellent, the Cobalt Card is accessible to you. In other words, if you haven't had problems with credit card debt in the past, you'll probably get approved for the Cobalt Card, which I can't say for a lot of the other cards on this list. So the American Express Cobalt Card is an exceptional choice for anyone looking to maximize rewards on their everyday spending, especially in categories like dining, groceries, and streaming services. Its high earn rates, unique variety of benefits, and lucrative redemption options make it a standout card for any Canadian. Whether you're looking for your first ever credit card or you like to travel and want to rack up points quickly so you can get a massive discount on your flights, the Cobalt Card is the best card in Canada for exactly that. I've left a referral link to the Cobalt Card and all the other cards on this list below, so be sure to check those out if you want to get the absolute best deal. Next up on our dream credit card list is the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite card. It comes with an annual fee of $139, and it's a well-regarded card for its travel rewards and benefits, especially for anyone who frequently flies with Air Canada. The welcome bonus on the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite is pretty strong, offering up to 50,000 Aeroplan points structured like this. You'll earn 10,000 points after making your first purchase with the card, 20,000 more points when you spend $1,500 within the first 3 months, and 20,000 additional points when you keep your account open and in good standing for at least 12 months. These points can be used for flights, hotel stays, car rentals, and other travel-related expenses, so it makes it easy to rack up rewards pretty quickly. The earn rates on the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite are also tailored for frequent travelers. You earn 1.5 Aeroplan points per dollar spent on gas, grocery, and eligible purchases made with Air Canada, and 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. This isn't quite as good as the Cobalt Card, which offers 5 times the points on all food and drink purchases, not just groceries, but it's still not bad. One of the standout features of the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite is the free first check bag on Air Canada flights for the primary card holder and up to 8 travel companions on the same reservation. This can save frequent flyers a significant amount of money over time, since Air Canada has become a lot more strict with its baggage policies. The card also offers priority boarding and check-in on Air Canada flights, which is a nice perk for anyone who flies with Air Canada regularly. Another great travel perk of the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite is a $100 Nexus statement credit every 4 years. This credit can be used to cover the application fee for the Nexus program, which allows you to breeze through US-Canada border crossings and airport security, and with airports as congested as they are these days, it can truly save you a ton of time. Applying for Nexus costs $50 and you only need to renew your membership once every 5 years, so this credit is more than enough for you to keep a Nexus membership completely free. Like the Cobalt Card, the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite comes with a comprehensive suite of travel insurance benefits, including travel medical insurance, trip cancellation and interruption insurance, delayed and lost baggage insurance, and car rental collision or loss damage insurance. Cardholders also benefit from the Visa Infinite Concierge service, which can assist with travel planning, dining reservations, event tickets, and more. Getting approved for the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite card is generally harder than the Cobalt, so if you don't have much credit built up yet, you may want to get yourself a Cobalt card first before applying for this card. But on the whole, the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite card is a great choice for Canadian travelers, particularly those who fly with Air Canada regularly. Its decent earn rates, comprehensive insurance, and Air Canada benefits make it a solid card for anyone looking to maximize their travel rewards and benefits. With that said, it's not the absolute best travel card in Canada, so I'm going to reveal what that is in just a minute, because right now we need to move on to the ScotiaBank Gold American Express card. Despite the name, this isn't an American Express issued credit card in the sense that you won't find it on the Amex website. Instead, you have to get it from Scotiabank's website directly. Now, the Scotia Gold Amex comes with an annual fee of $120, which is pretty reasonable given the benefits and rewards it offers. The welcome bonus for new cardholders is 30,000 Scene Plus points when you spend $1,000 in the first 3 months, which is very achievable. Scene Plus points can be redeemed for travel, gift cards, and more, but it's worth keeping in mind that they're only worth about 1/3 to 1/2 as much as other points like Aeroplan or membership rewards points from American Express. And I say that because I don't want you to get confused when I tell you that the Scotia Gold Amex offers 5 points per dollar spent on grocery, dining, and entertainment purchases, 3 points per dollar on gas, transit, and streaming services, and 1 point per dollar on everything else. These numbers sound pretty strong, but when you compare them to something like the Cobalt card, the Cobalt definitely comes out ahead. Now, one of the impressive features of the ScotiaBank Gold American Express card is that it doesn't charge foreign transaction fees. This can save you a significant amount of money when traveling abroad, since most cards charge a fee of 2.5% on purchases made in foreign currencies. But with the Scotia Gold Amex, you can shop internationally without worrying about any additional fees. One of the more unique benefits you get from the Scotia Gold Amex is access to their 24/7 concierge. I'll talk more about concierge services with another card in a few minutes, since there are a lot of mixed reviews specifically with Scotiabank's concierge, but it's still a nice perk for a card with an annual fee of just $120. To get approved for the Scotia Gold Amex though, you're going to need at least some kind of credit history, so this isn't the right fit if you're looking for your first card. But if you've already got some credit history built up and you have a trip coming up where you can capitalize on its lack of foreign transaction fees, this can definitely be a good choice. Now, speaking of American Express cards, the next card on our list is the American Express Gold Rewards Card, also known as the Amex Gold. I first got my Amex Gold card more than a decade ago, and it's been a staple in the Amex lineup for much longer than that. It comes with all the benefits you'd expect of an Amex card, which I'll touch on in a second here, but it's also got a few unique things up its sleeve that make it a pretty compelling option. First, it comes with a welcome bonus of up to 60,000 membership rewards points, which is broken down really easily. You'll earn 5,000 points for each month that you spend $1,000 on the card for the entire first year. This is kind of nice because it means that even if you don't have a large purchase coming up, or if you don't spend much on the card for a month or two, you can still earn the majority of the welcome bonus. And American Express membership rewards points are worth between 2 to 3 cents a piece, which means that those 60,000 points are worth somewhere between $1,200 to $1,800, which is way in excess of the $250 annual fee. Now, to be honest, the earn rates on the Gold card aren't as good as they are on the Cobalt card. You earn 2 times the points on travel, gas, grocery, and drugstore purchases, and 1 times the points on everything else. But still, keep in mind that because membership rewards points are worth 2 to 3 cents a piece, this means that a 2x earn rate with an Amex card is like a 5x or even a 10x earn rate with many other Canadian cards. So you can't just take the multiplier at face value. But even with lower earn rates than the Cobalt card, the Gold card does offer some benefits that the Cobalt doesn't. And it's with these travel benefits that the Amex Gold starts to really get interesting. For example, the Gold card offers a $100 annual travel credit that you get every year that you have the card. You can use the credit on any travel booking like flights, hotels, and car rentals made through American Express's travel portal, and it effectively reduces the card's annual fee down to $150. Just like the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite card, the Amex Gold also offers a $50 Nexus statement credit every 4 years. But because Nexus costs $50 US and the credit is just $50 Canadian dollars, this almost covers the entire cost, but not quite. But my favorite feature of the Amex Gold card is its airport lounge access. The Gold card gets you 4 entries to Plaza Premium airport lounges every year, which means you can go into the lounges yourself, or you can bring a friend 2 times before your flight. Each of these Plaza Premium lounges offer free food, drinks, and spaces to work and relax, and they're in 5 airports across Canada: Vancouver, Montreal, Toronto, Edmonton, and Winnipeg. So if you find yourself in any of those airports regularly, this can be a pretty valuable perk. Amex also mentions that Gold Card holders get a Priority Pass membership, but this is something I want to clear up. The Priority Pass membership you get with the Gold Card doesn't actually get you any lounge access. Instead, it just means you're able to buy lounge access, which generally costs around $32 US. Personally, I don't think this is much of a benefit at all, but having the 4 complimentary lounge passes definitely is. Now, remember the 5 Amex specific benefits I mentioned earlier? The insurance coverage, purchase protection and extended warranty, front of the line, hotel collection, and Amex offers and experiences? Well, you get all those with the Gold Card as well, which makes it quite a bit more valuable for most people than the Scotia Gold Amex. But I'm sure you're also wondering, how does the Amex Gold compare to the Amex Cobalt? And it's a good question that I'm going to answer in just a minute here. But first, we need to move on to card number 5, the BMO CashBack World Elite MasterCard, which has built a name for itself as one of the stronger cashback cards in Canada. It carries an annual fee of $120, but that fee is waived for the first year. The welcome bonus is also pretty good, offering up to 10% cashback on all purchases for your first 3 months, up to a maximum cashback of $260, which gives you a nice boost right from the start. As for earn rates, you'll earn 5% cashback on grocery purchases, 4% on transit, including ride-sharing services like Uber, taxis, and public transportation, 3% on gas and electric vehicle charging, 2% on recurring bill payments, and 1% on everything else. These rates are pretty strong, all things considered, and they mean you'll be earning some strong cashback rates on everything you buy. In a few minutes, I'm going to compare the earn rates on the BMO CashBack World Elite to another top earning card and tell you exactly which situations this card is good for versus the other one. But for now, it's good to know that you can redeem this cashback at any time and choose to apply it as a statement credit or deposit it into a BMO savings, checking, or investing account. Just like the Amex Gold Card, with the BMO CashBack World Elite, you'll receive 4 complimentary airport lounge passes per year from LoungeKey, which is definitely a nice perk. One unspoken benefit of the BMO CashBack World Elite is that you can use it for grocery purchases at Costco and Loblaws brands, which don't accept American Express cards. Most other grocery retailers do accept Amex today, but if you love doing big bulk runs at Costco, this is a great way to still earn a lot on those purchases. However, to get approved for the BMO CashBack World Elite, you need a pretty high credit score, generally very good or above. This means that younger Canadians will have a harder time getting approved. And if that wasn't enough, the card also has a minimum income requirement of $80,000. So unfortunately, if you aren't making $80K a year or more, this card isn't for you. Now, last but not least, we have the American Express Platinum Card. Just like the Amex Gold Card, I got my Platinum Card ages ago, and it's been an absolute game changer when it comes to travel perks and benefits, which is why it's a cornerstone of any Canadian's dream credit card setup. It comes with a welcome bonus of up to 100,000 membership rewards points, which is split into 2 pieces: 70,000 points after you spend $10,000 in the first 3 months, and the remaining 30,000 points when you make any purchase between months 14 and 17. These points are worth 2 to 3 cents a piece, which means the welcome bonus alone is worth $2,000 to $3,000. Now, obviously, if the prospect of spending $10,000 in 3 months seems impossible to you, this may not be the right card for you. In that case, you'd be better off getting the Amex Gold Card and upgrading to the Platinum a month or 2 before you have to make a big purchase. That way, you have an extremely high chance of getting approved for the Platinum Card, and you'll get all the benefits of the Gold Card in the meantime. When it comes to earn rates, the Platinum Card offers 2 points per dollar on eligible dining, food delivery, and travel purchases, and 1 point per dollar on everything else. When you factor in that these points are worth 2 to 3 cents a piece, this is better than most cards in Canada, but still behind the powerhouse Cobalt Card. But where the Platinum Card really shines is in its travel benefits. First, you get a $200 annual travel credit, which you can use for any travel booked within the American Express travel portal. You also get a $200 annual dining credit, which can be used at a curated list of Canada's top restaurants. This will be harder to use if you live in a more rural area, but even if that's the case, most of us find ourselves in a major major city at least once a year, so you should be able to make use of this dining credit as well. Platinum card holders also get access to the Fine Hotels and Resorts program, which gives you a ton of benefits at over 1,000 luxury properties worldwide. These benefits include room upgrades, daily breakfast for two, guaranteed 4 p.m. late checkout, noon check-in when it's available, and a unique property amenity such as a $100 food and beverage credit. These are all complimentary, and you'll get them every time you book one of these properties using your Platinum card. And the Platinum card comes with a $100 Nexus statement credit every 4 years, which is more than enough to cover the cost of expedited border crossings in Canada and the US. But the Platinum card also comes with some additional airport benefits that those other cards don't, like access to the priority security lane at Pearson International Airport in Toronto, complimentary valet service, and discounts on airport parking. Now, the elephant in the room is that the Platinum card carries an annual fee of $799. And if you told me 10 years ago that I'd be paying this much for a credit card, I would have told you you're crazy. But with all these benefits, including the $200 annual travel credit, the $200 annual dining credit, a welcome bonus worth $2,000 to $3,000, and all the other benefits I've mentioned, the annual fee honestly becomes small in comparison. Plus, I haven't even mentioned the 5 Amex specific benefits that I talked about earlier with the Cobalt and Gold cards: the insurance coverage, purchase protection and extended warranty, front of the line, hotel collection, and Amex offers and experiences. And on top of all this, Platinum card holders also get access to the Platinum Concierge, a 24/7 concierge service that can do just about anything for you. For example, if you need to get a table at the top restaurant in town at the last minute, you can't just call the restaurant and expect them to make room for you. But when the American Express concierge calls them and says they've got a very important customer, that's you, looking for a spot, doors magically open. But your concierge isn't just for making reservations at exclusive restaurants. They can also handle a bunch of travel-related tasks like renting cars, changing flights, or just planning your entire vacation. I've had my concierge prepare travel reports for cities I was planning to visit, complete with restaurant and activity recommendations specifically based on my requests. It's a pretty amazing service once you learn how to use it, and it's all totally free with your Platinum card. But even this is just the beginning, because for me, the big blockbuster benefit of the Amex Platinum card is unlimited airport lounge access. Unlike some of the other cards I've mentioned already, which give you a few passes per year to a limited selection of airport lounges, the Platinum card gets you into more than 1,000 airport lounges all over the world, including Plaza Premium lounges, Priority Pass lounges, and a bunch more. If you've never grabbed some free food and drinks in an airport lounge before takeoff, it's hard to describe how much better it makes the travel experience. But all I can say is that I regularly find myself going to the airport hours in advance so I can spend some time in the lounge, get some work done, and have a nice meal before I depart. Plus, the Platinum card also gets you access to American Express's own Centurion lounges, which are highly exclusive, high-end lounges that can't be accessed in any other way. So if you travel more than once or twice a year, and you dread all the inefficiencies of modern airports, the waiting in line and sitting by the gate, then the Platinum card could make a big difference for you. I can't imagine going back to life without one, and for about $2 a day, it's so worth it to me. So that's the list. Those are the 6 best credit cards in Canada, and I've given you a ton of information on each of them, so let me quickly summarize that for you and show you when each card could be a good fit for you. If you frequently fly with Air Canada, the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite card could be a good choice. It offers up to 50,000 Aeroplan points as a welcome bonus and gives you 1.5 points per dollar on Air Canada purchases, though that's still behind the American Express cards, which all give you 2 times the points on all types of travel, not just travel booked with Air Canada. Still, the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite offers a free first check bag and priority boarding on Air Canada flights, which could be a nice perk if you fly with Air Canada a lot and find yourself paying for extra bags. If that's you, this is a good card to have in your wallet. But if you never find yourself paying for bags with Air Canada, then the Amex Gold card offers quite a few more benefits at a similar price point. Speaking of the Amex Gold, it's designed for anyone looking for a strong travel card with a reasonable annual fee of $250. It's not the absolute best travel card out there, but with a welcome bonus of up to 60,000 points, $100 in annual travel credit, and 4 lounge passes a year, it's certainly not bad. It's also easier to get approved for compared to the Platinum card, which makes it more accessible if you don't have that long of a credit history. Not to be confused with the Amex Gold, Scotia Gold Amex is most valuable when you're already abroad thanks to its no foreign transaction fees. This is the feature that gets this card the most attention, but to be honest, when you run the numbers on it, it's not as lucrative as it seems. If you're saving 2.5% in foreign transaction fees, you need to spend $4,800 a year in foreign currency just to earn back the card's $120 annual fee. And that's ignoring the opportunity cost of the points you miss out on by not using a different card. So unless you spend a month or two abroad each year, you may want to leave this card behind. On the other hand, the BMO Cashback World Elite MasterCard is perfect for anyone who prioritizes cashback over travel rewards. With strong earn rates of 5% on groceries, 4% on transit, 3% on gas, 2% on recurring bills, and 1% on everything else, it covers a broad range of everyday spending. The welcome bonus and no annual fee for the first year make it an attractive option, but keep in mind that it's only available if you earn $80,000 a year or more and have a strong credit history. The Amex Platinum Card is hands down the best travel card in Canada. So if you're planning to take a trip either within Canada or outside of Canada in the next 2 years or so, do yourself a favor and get a Platinum Card. It might feel weird shelling out $799 for a credit card, but when you start spending the $400 in annual travel and dining credits, start spending time in airport lounges, and use your 100,000 welcome bonus points to buy you $2,000 to $3,000 worth of travel, it'll all make sense. There's a reason many of the people who have this card are wealthy, and that's because they understand that getting one is an investment, not a cost. And then there's the Amex Cobalt Card, the points earning behemoth. With an earn rate of 5 points per dollar on food and drinks, which works out to 10 to 15% in savings, it's ideal for anyone who travels today, anyone who wants to travel tomorrow, or really anyone who spends more than $50 or $100 a month on groceries, food delivery, cafes, restaurants, and bars. So before I give you my specific recommendations, I want to introduce you to a framework I call the engine and the body, because what we're doing here in choosing the right credit card setup is a lot like buying a car, and every car has an engine and a body. Now, what you might not know is that a ton of cars share the exact same engine, because a high-performing engine can power just about any car. So if you want to get the best car, you choose the best possible engine, and then you customize the body of the car to suit your needs. In other words, whether you should get a sports car or a minivan or an SUV or a pickup truck depends on your specific needs, but the same powerful engine can drive them all. So in our case, the engine is the Amex Cobalt Card because it's the most powerful engine in Canada today. It's the highest earning card in the country, and it comes with so many additional benefits that it's really a no-brainer. Plus, the cost is just $12.99 a month, and you can cancel it at any time. So if you decide later on that it's not for you, you can cancel it, no questions asked. The downside is so incredibly small, but the upside is so incredibly high, which is why you need to get yourself a Cobalt Card today. Every car needs a powerful engine, and the Cobalt Card is that engine for you. But as for your body, that's where you get to choose. And there are two lenses to view this through: travel and cashback. I isolate these two because they're the two most powerful ways to earn rewards on your credit card, with travel being the absolute number one. So using these two angles, let's quickly look at a few scenarios to see which card will be best for your specific situation. The cashback category is easy because there are only two options. If you can get your Cobalt Card where you get your groceries, then you're all set and you don't need anything else here. But if you can't use your Cobalt Card where you get your groceries, which generally means you do your grocery shopping at Costco or Loblaws brand stores, then get the BMO Cashback World Elite as well. That way, you'll earn high cashback on all your grocery purchases, plus you'll get the even better rates from your Cobalt Card when you buy food and drinks everywhere else. And for the cashback angle, that's it. So now let's move on to travel, where you have three options. If you fly with Air Canada and frequently find yourself paying for luggage, get the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite. Your first bag with Air Canada is free, and you'll get 50,000 Aeroplan points to put toward your next trip. If you're planning to travel anywhere in the next 2 years, whether it's inside or outside of Canada, get the Amex Platinum Card. Its travel benefits are out of this world, and once you have the card, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. And if you'll travel anywhere in the next 2 years, but can't convince yourself to pay up for the Platinum Card, get the Amex Gold Card. You'll still get the 60,000 points welcome bonus, the lounge passes, the Nexus credit, and all its other travel benefits. And with the Cobalt Card in your back pocket, you'll be earning points like crazy to make your next trip that much better. Now, you may have noticed that some of these situations overlap. For example, if you regularly fly with Air Canada, you may want to get the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite and the Amex Platinum, and that's totally fine. It doesn't cost anything to apply for these cards, so if you want, you can even apply for 3 or 4 cards and see which ones you get approved for. It really can't hurt. The only thing that's certain to hurt is not taking action, because when you don't act, you're guaranteed to be in this same position a year from now, wishing you had taken action today so you could be out traveling the world like everyone else. And I do have to warn you, all of these credit card providers have a tendency to lower their bonuses and benefits over time, and the only time when they boost them back up is when they raise their annual fees. For example, the Amex Platinum card used to cost $699 a year, but now it's $799. Plus, you used to receive your entire welcome bonus after the first 3 months, but now you have to wait an additional year to get the full bonus, which means you have to pay 2 annual fees instead of 1. Now, this doesn't mean the Platinum card today is a bad deal. I've already shown you how disproportionately the benefits outweigh the costs, but it does mean that you can't afford to wait on this. These bonuses won't be here for long, and the annual fees are only going to keep getting higher. But that's not the only reason to act now, because if you're currently spending $750 a month on food and drinks, between groceries and food delivery and restaurants and everything else, you're throwing away $100 to $150 a month by not putting that spending on a Cobalt card. That's an additional $1,000 to $2,000 a year you're missing out on just by procrastinating today. So the fact that you're still watching means the evidence is clear. You need a new credit card. The only question is, what are you still waiting for? I've done everything I can here to help you cut through the noise and make the right decision, but only you can take action. So click the links in the description below to get the cards that match perfectly with your needs. The Cobalt card as your engine, and whichever body works best for you. Because getting a new credit card is like planting a tree for your future. And as the saying goes, the best time to plant a tree was 30 years ago, but the second best time is today. So click the links in the description to get the best possible sign-up bonuses on all the cards I've mentioned, and I'll see you in the next video.